Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. We're back here at my friend Dean's place, SoCal Classic Car Storage. Today we're shooting with Corey. I'll bet people know you more as Lunch Money than they do Corey, don't they?
Oh yeah.
I know one person that knows your name for sure is my brother. He spanked my brother in fastest car, which was awesome to see. So we're gonna touch quick on this, you guys, and we're gonna move on. So give the quick of why you sit in the chair instead of standing up.
Well, back in 2007, on a Friday evening, I was at a friend's house, fell from a 4-story balcony, and woke up paralyzed from the chest down.
But it didn't stop you, so you dig into how many years have you had this thing now?
Roughly 10 years ago is when I started the build. Basically started from nothing. Picked
Really?
up like a bare bones chassis that could have been whatever you wanted it to be. Took me 9 months to go from pieces, Craigslist, to running and driving. It's a 1927 Dodge Brothers 3-window coupe, and then everything's cut down to the proportions that I wanted. This is a 388 cubic inch LS with no GM parts in it. It is everything's aftermarket. So
Really?
There's no more GM parts in this LS motor.
Except for the block.
Nope.
Not even the block.
Nope, that's an RHS block and AFR cylinder heads, Callie's crank. There's all the hardware is ARP, so twin turbo, 6062 NRE mirrored image turbos, and then I am running a factory ECU, and then I'm using HB tuners to tune that, and then my buddy Tad from Tune by Tad does all the tuning. Really easy, really reliable, great street manners.
And when you're detuned, like right now, you said it's pretty radically detuned for street driving. You're running it, how much power?
It's probably 600 wheel right now,
Okay.
but it'll make over 1,000 wheel, like 12 pounds of boost.
And you weigh, what'd you say, 2,700?
Yep, 2,700.
Some serious power to weigh it.
Yeah, I'll drive this from my house with this wheel and tire on it right now, and then I'll put my slicks and then my Mickey Thompson ET fronts, and then I'll just run it down the track as many times as I can that night or that day. Switch the tires back over, and then as I'm driving home, go get some dinner, and then load in the garage, and there's nothing to put away. I love having something that you just enjoy to the track, at the track, home from the track. And the suspension has been all redone recently because in February, I wrecked it at Irwindale.
Oh, really?
So it had a straight axle, like a Model A front end on it. Fabbed a whole new front suspension setup that's now more modern, A-arm style. We call this J-arm, which is something you would see in like an off-road vehicle, like a Class 1 car or something. It's basically clearancing for the big shocks to fit, in my case, turbos and some coilovers.
I'm curious, what prompted you to start with this versus a 65 Mustang or whatever, you know?
Mainly this project came about because being in a wheelchair and wanting to work on it so much, any vehicle with a hood or fenders, I can only get to maybe the top of the valve cover at most. I could practically pull this whole engine out myself.
Got it.
With the help of somebody with the hands on a cherry picker or whatever,
Yeah.
I can get to everything on here.
Got it. Makes sense. Yeah. I get it.
It leaves it up to me to service and kind of make sure everything's good on this.
Yeah. What do you run? What's the transmission that goes with this?
It's an ATI Pro Glide, so it's the same thing as a Power Glide, 2-speed automatic. I have a CO2 shifter, so button on the steering wheel. So when I'm at the track and I don't want to take my hand off the steering wheel to shift into high, it's just one button, and then.
So you just hit the button and then it goes from low to high.
Exactly. And then it's got a trans brake as well. So you're launching it on the trans brake and the 2-step, and then one button shifts it into high gear. And it's actually really easy to drive.
So you never have to take your hands off the wheel.
Nope, one hand on the steering wheel, one on gas and brake, and that's it. I went and ran a 998, so it was my first.
And that's a full quarter.
And that's a full quarter, went 998 to get the 9-second time slip, and kind of just was happy with that, loaded it back on the trailer, and just enjoyed the rest of our day.
Yeah. All right, let's go over on the side here. I want to check out some other things. What is it? It's Jegs that does these wheels?
Vision manufactures them.
Okay.
But Jegs also supplies them. Vision manufactures a bunch of companies' wheels.
So Lunch Money, I'm curious. Kyle was asking before we got started. Kyle thought it maybe meant saving your lunch money and you put together a car. I was thinking it means like kind of like how the bullies used to Steal lunch money, like you'll take people's lunch money with this thing, right?
It goes good both ways, definitely. You know what? It's almost built from lunch money to take your lunch money.
Ah, there we go. So it hits on both of them.
Oh, totally. I mean, that's how it is. It was an extreme budget build.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody in their garage building something like this for what I built it for.
Yeah.
So this lever right here is basically gas and brake. So you push forward for brake, and then you squeeze this lever for gas. So you can power brake it if you want. You can push forward, squeeze the lever, and that's how I do my burnout, like in the water box at the drag strip and stuff.
Cool, dude. Well, I mean, I could probably keep asking questions, but the biggest question I have is, what the hell does it feel like to go for a ride in this? Are you cool with going for a cruise just around the area here? We won't have to drive long, you know, it won't heat up, hopefully.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, let's go for a cruise.
All right.
Hey guys, before we go for a drive, head over to atlamerch.com and check out the store. We've got shirts and hats, stickers, keychains, and of course, the Hot Chick shirt. All right, let's go for a drive. I felt a little slip there. Man, you get off of the wheel and on that quick and back on the wheel. Wow, man. Really impressive, dude. Just nothing like that feeling of your stomach going up into your throat, that acceleration. What are you running boost right now?
6 pounds.
Got it. Might not be much for you, dude. That's nasty.
Giving somebody a ride in this, almost 100% of the time I'm like, what's the fastest car you've been in? Okay, well, this is going to be the fastest car you've ever been.
Awesome. It's so intense, dude. You're so chill about it. You're cracking me up, dude. Like tires spinning, I'm flying into the back of the seat. You look like you're ready to take a nap. Oh, this thing actually turns too, huh?
Not too bad.
It's a really controlled wheel spin that you get, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've been like kind of practicing it,
Yeah.
so I know what to predict instead of like having to chase it.
I love the pops you get on D-Cell.
Yeah.
Ton of brake on this thing, huh?
That was about all of it.
Okay, now I get a sense of what the hell that is. Dude, that's crazy. And you just like barely, like you're off it quick, huh?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, that is it for our shoot of Lunch Money Garage. This thing is just, I mean, it's hard to put it into words how intense this is. I mean, given the fact that Corey, you know, is obviously a paraplegic, and how seamless it is that he drives this thing at pretty intense paces, especially the part shifting from first to second and the hand has to come off the wheel for a blip. Just really blown away. And the idea that this is a full budget, total garage build done over the course of years and years and years, and fine tuning and constantly fine tuning, just blown away, man. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. Like I said at the beginning, after I saw Corey beat my brother in fastest car, I knew I had to meet with him and I had to shoot with him. And it finally happened, and I'm super stoked. So a couple of thanks. One being to Dean here at SoCal Classic Car Storage for letting us shoot and make this place our home. HP Tuners, thanks for setting this one up. I really appreciate it, dude. And a big thanks to Corey for coming out and spinning the tires and making me pee myself a little. Anyways, man, as always, a big thanks for hanging and watching and supporting what we do, you guys. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode. All right, man, later.